Hi! Okay, so for Mental Health Awareness Month, we're doing We're Not Really Strangers, Self-Love Edition, and we're doing level 3 today. So level 3 is going to be focused on the future. What is starting to make sense? I think what's starting to make sense for me, which is still something that I have not perfected, is knowing the difference between anxiety and intuition. I feel like anxiety, it tends to be a lot louder, and intuition, it tends to be a steady and persistent nudge, if that makes sense. So although I'm very spiritual, I do feel like there has always been a part of me that is also very, very logical and analytical. And because I have an analytical side, I feel like I can go down a spiral of, oh, like what was the pattern here? And I just start to overthink. And then I think that's when it feeds to my anxiety. I did learn something from a book that I was reading. I think the book was Incognito. Basically, it was saying that your subconscious is already noticing patterns that your conscious brain is not aware of. So that is technically your gut instinct slash intuition. And I think after hearing that, I think it kind of married the two worlds of intuition and my analytical side. Anytime I do not listen to my intuition or gut instinct, my life is always a lot more difficult. Getting back on track. So my anxiety tends to be louder. It tends to be more urgent. I think it tends to be fear-based. And then my intuition, it again is going to be more consistent, nudgy, kind of like, hey, 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 I'm here, I'm here. Whereas my anxiety is like, bitch, I'm fucking here. Do you know what I mean? Anxiety, that fear, I think it ties into what I was saying yesterday, is having that fear is okay, but just letting go. You know what I mean? When the worst case scenario happens, it's still not the end of the world. So I think that is something that has also eased my anxiety. Sometimes the anxieties that you have, it's literally something your mind is making up that will never come true, you know, or statistically it's less likely to come true. And I think it's important to remember to imagine the best case scenarios, but not focus on the worst case scenarios. Don't dwell on things, you know, because we're all going to be gone one day. And I think it's very important to appreciate these present moments that we have that are going to be gone in like a second, you know? Anyways, I hope that makes sense. I would love to hear your thoughts on the difference between anxiety and intuition. And I would also love to hear what's starting to make sense to you. So yeah, that's it. Okay, bye. Boop.